Hi everyone, my name is Alexa and I wanted to create this video in hopes of helping out my fellow underclassmen in regards to some of their concerns for their future years at CSCS. Throughout high school, there were many things that I wish I knew or regretted not doing. I hope you as a viewer will have some takeaways from this video. There will be timestamps included so that you'll be able to skip around to watch the parts that you're specifically interested in. So for the first segment, I'll be diving into the academic side of high school. When I asked around, the first thing that popped up a lot were class recommendations and what you should take basically. Personally, I tried picking classes that both pertain toward my interests and classes that would benefit my GPA, essentially higher level classes. I was also more interested in science/STEM classes, and I also definitely loved art, and I finally had the courage to take art in 12th grade. I guess the biggest tip that I can offer is just to ask people who have already taken the course. Not only do they have a first-hand experience, but they've taken that class for an entire year, they've had the teacher for an entire year, so honestly, they're the best people to ask. Hi, this is Editing Alexa, and I also wanted to mention that if you're still unsure if you want to take the class or not, you can always directly ask the teacher themselves. Most of the time, they'll be more than happy to just give you a brief overview of what the curriculum will look like. I actually asked one of my teachers, and they actually convinced me to take the class, and I'm really glad that I did. Definitely something to be aware of when entering high school is your class ranking. So what is it and what is it based on? Your class rank is determined by comparing your weighted GPA with the weighted GPA of everyone else in your grade. So let's say you're a junior and your school has 500 juniors. And each of them will be receiving a number ranging from 1 to 500. If your class rank is 235, it means that 234 of your classmates have a higher GPA than you, and then 265 of your classmates have a lower GPA. In comparison. Class rank is reevaluated each grading period, and I'm pretty sure our school goes by semesters, so that's after 2 quarters. Previously, I mentioned weighted classes, and I'll be going into my experience with them and my recommendations. Throughout high school, the majority of my friends, and me included, took ACE classes. By taking an ACE class and passing its exam at the end of the school year, normally with a C or above, but it really depends on the college that you're going to, you'll be able to earn a college credit. There are 4 categories of classes, and you'll be needing to earn 7 credits spanning these categories. One of these credits has to be from global perspectives, making it mandatory. This means that you have to take the class and you have to take the exam at the end of the school year. I also want to clarify that this is to get your Cambridge diploma, meaning that if you don't want to get it, then you don't have to reach that 7 credit point. But if you do get your Cambridge diploma, you're automatically going to get your Bright Futures scholarship regardless of your GPA, of your SAT/ACT test scores, so I definitely recommend doing that. The next type of course that our school offers are AP classes. Very similarly to ACE, you're able to earn college credit, but only if you receive a 3, 4, or 5 on your end of the year exam. And you will get a GPA boost if you do well. I also want to say that yes, they both are college level courses, but for some reason, I find AP classes much more harder in comparison. Maybe it's because I've been in ACE for so much more longer, it's a curriculum, I don't know, but yeah. I definitely want to mention this as this video is going to be for the 9th and 8th graders, but in your 9th grade year, you're able to start taking dual enrollment classes during the summer. Basically, dual enrollment is a program that gives high school students an idea of what full-time college coursework will be like by trying out a few classes while getting used to the academic environment. Now, at this certain point, you may be wondering, why would I waste my summer taking college courses? I can take them literally any other time in my high school career. No. I would like to briefly mention that college classes cost hundreds of dollars. Textbooks, which you have to pay for, also cost hundreds of dollars. You're literally saving lots and lots of money when you take these classes now. This also applies to your ACE and AP classes. Additionally, you get to save time. I've heard of people that they've been able to accumulate enough credits that they were able to actually skip a year of college. And I feel like one thing that a lot of people don't know is that you can take your classes in different semesters. I always took my classes starting around June or July, and they would end at the beginning of August. One of my friends actually always took her classes starting in May, and then they would end around in June. I always tried to be as early as possible when registering, as popular classes tend to be filled up really quickly. Registering can be pretty intimidating, especially with the website, so I suggest going to your counselor ASAP for assistance. I do suggest researching your professors before picking them, so you're able to learn more about their teaching styles and if others recommend them. The website I used was ratemyprofessors.com. So basically all you have to do is type in the college that you're attending and then type in the certain professor, and then you can just choose a class and look at the reviews. I also want to give a brief overview of what my schedule was like throughout high school.